Oh, that is hysterical.
It's not sex, but it's a step in that direction.
Carol Burnett, the legendary comedian, actress, and television pioneer, has been a household name for decades. From The Carol Burnett Show to countless guest appearances on stage and screen, she has brought laughter and joy to millions. Her career is iconic, her influence immeasurable, and her talent undeniable. For generations, she has been the face of comedy, a trailblazer who broke barriers and showed the world that women could dominate late-night humor and sketch comedy alike. But now, at an age when most people look back on life with comfort, Carol Burnett is delivering news that has stunned fans and left them deeply concerned. The announcement, made just minutes ago, is not lighthearted or funny. It is serious, it is emotional, and it marks a new chapter in the life of someone the world has long admired. For years, Burnett has faced challenges quietly, maintaining grace and humor in the public eye. Behind the curtain, however, there have been struggles, some personal, some medical, some tied to the inevitable passage of time. And now, after decades of lighting up screens and stages, she is revealing a truth that is both heartbreaking and eye-opening. The news is shocking because it hits at the very core of her legacy, her health, and her ability to continue engaging with the world as she always has. Fans everywhere are reacting, sharing support, and mourning the reality of a situation that is deeply human, a reminder that even legends face moments of vulnerability. This is the story of Carol Burnett's latest revelation, the challenges behind the scenes, and what it truly means for the beloved entertainer and her fans worldwide. Carol Burnett's name is synonymous with comedy, warmth, and groundbreaking television. For decades, she entertained millions with her impeccable timing, unforgettable characters, and an ability to make audiences laugh while touching their hearts. The Carol Burnett Show became a cultural phenomenon, launching her into the upper echelons of entertainment history. Awards, accolades, and fan devotion followed, cementing her legacy as one of the greatest performers of all time. But behind the bright lights and iconic curtain calls, Burnett has always been a private person. She shared laughter with the world, but personal challenges were something she faced quietly. Family struggles, health concerns, and the natural challenges of aging have all been part of her story, often invisible to the public. Yet those closest to her say she has always met these obstacles with grace, resilience, and a sense of humor that could soften even the hardest moments. Recently, however, Carol Burnett faced a new challenge that even she could not mask with laughter or charm. Reports indicate that her latest announcement is serious, affecting both her daily life and her future in ways fans are only beginning to comprehend. For someone who has spent decades commanding the stage, hosting shows, and remaining a household name, this revelation is deeply personal and profoundly human. Sources close to Burnett describe her as determined but weary. While she continues to maintain appearances and engage with fans when possible, the gravity of this news has impacted her physically and emotionally. Even simple routines have become more difficult, and moments that once seemed effortless now require extra effort and care. Family members have been supportive, emphasizing that Burnett's spirit remains strong even in the face of adversity. Friends and colleagues note that while she may be confronting a serious challenge, she has never lost her sense of humor or her ability to inspire. The contrast between her public persona, full of energy, laughter, and warmth, and her private struggles highlights just how human this icon truly is. What makes this revelation particularly concerning is its immediacy. Fans received the news as breaking updates, and the response has been overwhelming. Social media erupted with concern, tributes, and messages of support. Across interviews, broadcasts, and online platforms, people are grappling with the idea that someone who has always brought so much joy could now be facing a serious, life-altering challenge, yet even in the face of uncertainty, Carol Burnett's resilience shines through. Those who know her best emphasize that she is not defeated. Her announcement, though somber, also reflects her courage to be honest with the world and to face reality with the same bravery that defined her career. In the following chapters, we'll explore what led to this moment, the nature of the challenges she's confronting, and how this legendary entertainer is navigating her next chapter with strength, determination, and the enduring spirit that has inspired millions around the world for decades. Carol Burnett has been the epitome of joy, grace, and comedic brilliance. But while the public sees the laughter and the lights, few understand the quiet struggles that have been part of her life for years. Even legends face moments that test their strength. And according to sources close to Burnett, the latest revelation is one of the most significant challenges she has confronted in recent times. The roots of this situation are deeply personal. Over the past few years, Burnett has faced a combination of health challenges, aging-related concerns, and the cumulative toll of a life spent performing at the highest levels. Her schedule, once filled with interviews, appearances, and performances, has become increasingly difficult to maintain. Even activities that once seemed effortless, walking the stage, attending events, or engaging in media appearances, now require careful planning and energy management. Family has been both a source of support and concern. Close relatives describe Burnett as fiercely independent, someone who has always preferred to manage challenges privately. But the recent developments have forced a shift. Where she once carried burdens silently, she now relies on her inner circle more than ever. Her loved ones are stepping in to help manage logistics, appointments, and daily routines, a testament to both the severity of the situation and the strength of familial bonds. Professionally, the news has also created waves. Carol Burnett has long been a mentor and inspiration to younger performers, shaping careers through guidance, example, and encouragement. Colleagues report that she remains mentally sharp, witty, and capable. But physical limitations and ongoing health considerations now influence her ability to maintain the demanding pace of her career. The public reaction to her announcement has been immediate and intense. Fans flooded social media with messages of love, support, and concern. Television networks and entertainment outlets have amplified the story, emphasizing the contrast between Burnett's iconic public persona and the private challenges she now faces. It's a reminder that even those who seem larger than life are not immune to human struggles. Insiders say that despite the difficulties, Burnett's determination has not wavered. She has approached this new chapter with a combination of pragmatism and resilience, ensuring that her health and well-being take priority while continuing to engage with her fans in ways that are sustainable. She has also leaned on her faith, humor, and long-established routines to maintain emotional stability and a sense of normalcy. This phase of her life is not just about confronting challenges. It's also about redefining her legacy. Burnett's impact on television and comedy is already monumental, but facing adversity publicly adds a layer of vulnerability and humanity to her story. It reminds the world that true strength is not only measured by success and laughter, but also by the courage to face difficulty with dignity, honesty, and grace. As we continue, the next chapter will explore the most recent developments in Burnett's situation, how she is navigating her health, and the surprising ways she is finding resilience in a time that could have easily brought fear or resignation. Carol Burnett has always been a fighter. From her early days navigating a male-dominated comedy industry to leading one of the most influential television shows in history, she has repeatedly proven her resilience. Yet the current situation is different. This challenge is not about ratings, scripts, or audience approval. It's deeply personal, affecting her health, mobility, And daily life. Sources close to Burnett reveal that she has approached this period with remarkable pragmatism. While some may have been overwhelmed by the sudden shift in circumstances, she has methodically assessed what is needed to maintain her independence and quality of life. Adjustments to her daily routine, careful medical oversight, and reliance on trusted family members have become essential components of her strategy. Physically, the toll is noticeable. Even someone as energetic as Burnett requires rest and medical attention more than ever before. Family insiders note that she has embraced this reality with grace, acknowledging limitations while refusing to let them define her entirely. For someone whose life has been built around performance and public engagement, this is a profound adjustment. Emotionally, Burnett has drawn on humor as a tool for resilience. Those who know her best say she frequently uses jokes, playful anecdotes, and witty observations to lighten heavy moments, keeping her spirit alive even when circumstances are challenging. This approach is quintessentially Carol, facing hardship with laughter, perspective, and a refusal to surrender to fear. Professionally, the announcement has changed how she engages with the entertainment world. Public appearances are now more selective, with careful consideration of energy levels and scheduling. Interviews are shorter but meaningful. Virtual engagements have become more common, allowing her to connect with fans without overexertion. While the stage will always be a part of her identity, she is finding ways to adapt performance to her current needs. Fan response has been extraordinary. Messages of support, love, and encouragement have poured in from all corners of the world. Social media has become a platform for collective admiration, as fans share stories of how Burnett's humor and kindness shaped their lives. This outpouring of support has reinforced her sense of purpose, providing emotional fuel in a time when personal energy may be limited. Despite the gravity of the situation, insiders emphasize that Burnett has not lost hope. She continues to plan, reflect, and make decisions with a long-term perspective. Her approach is not one of resignation, but of careful, deliberate action. This period, though challenging, has also become a testament to her resilience and ability to adapt, qualities that have defined her career and will continue to define her life. In the final chapter, we will explore the deeper implications of Burnett's announcement, how it reflects on her legacy, and the lessons her response offers about courage, vulnerability, and the human capacity to face adversity with grace and dignity. Carol Burnett's announcement marks a pivotal moment in her life and career. For decades, she has been a symbol of joy, laughter, and resilience, bringing happiness to millions. Yet this moment reveals a side that is deeply human: vulnerability, concern, and the weight of personal challenges that no audience or fanfare can shield her from. While the news itself is serious, it is not the end of her story. Friends and family emphasize that Burnett remains determined to maintain her independence, preserve her quality of life, and continue engaging with the world in meaningful ways. She is no stranger to adversity. From her early life struggles, including financial hardships and the pressure of breaking into a male-dominated comedy industry, she learned resilience early. That same resilience now informs her approach to this challenge. One of the most striking aspects of this period is Burnett's use of humor as a coping mechanism. Even in moments of difficulty, she has maintained her trademark wit. Colleagues report that she often lightens tense moments with clever jokes and anecdotes, reminding those around her and herself that laughter remains a powerful tool for healing. It is a lesson she has always shared with the world, and now she applies it to her own life. The public reaction has been overwhelming. Fans across social media, entertainment outlets, and fan clubs have expressed concern, support, and admiration. Messages praising her courage, kindness, and lifetime of inspiration flood in daily. For someone who has spent her life giving to others, this response underscores the reciprocal nature of her impact. The love she has shared returns to her during this challenging time, beyond her health. The announcement also casts a spotlight on her enduring legacy. Carol Burnett has transformed comedy, paved the way for countless women in entertainment, and redefined the possibilities for performers in television and film. This moment, difficult as it is, adds a layer of humanity to that legacy. It reminds the world that even icons are not immune to the vulnerabilities of life, and that strength often emerges not just from success, but from the grace with which one navigates hardship. Family, friends, and colleagues all describe her as steadfast, courageous, and unwavering. While adjustments are necessary in her day-to-day life, she faces the future with determination rather than fear. Her focus remains on maintaining connections with loved ones, staying engaged with fans, and preserving her physical and emotional well-being. In the end, Carol Burnett's breaking news serves as a powerful reminder of the human spirit. It highlights that courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to move forward despite it. It shows that even a life filled with laughter and light can include moments of challenge, vulnerability, and profound personal reflection. For fans, this is a call to honor her contributions, celebrate her resilience, and offer support in a time when one of America's most beloved performers is navigating a deeply personal journey. Carol Burnett's story is far from over. Her legacy is secure, her spirit unbroken, and her courage, like her laughter, continues to inspire the world.